We're back on the ship. We're gonna be flying high, and we're gonna be I forget. Okay.
Welcome back to Tales of the Abyss. In the last video, we got the refined flightstone, and you can tell we got it because now there's a speed bar on the side of the screen when we fly the
Does that mean
Albior.
we can fight the power?
Unfortunately, we do not have a drill that can pierce the heavens.
No, but we have a force field that can pierce the water. And thunderstorms.
Well, once that gauge fills up all the way, you're gonna get, as Luigi mentioned, you get a small, you get a wind tornado thing around the Albior, which allows you to fly through bad terrain, such as all those thunderclouds, and those blizzards, and those sandstorms. All those things that kept pushing me away all those parts ago. They mean nothing now. Granted, you have to go at full speed in order for it to work, but hey.
It's something.
So now you can pretty much go on to anywhere you want on the world map. And that's pretty much where we're going to be. That's pretty much what we're going to be doing at this point.
I smell.
Is unlocking everything we couldn't already originally unlock before, due to not being able to land in specific islands and areas of the map and such.
I predict a Pac-Man reference coming up.
Oh yeah, we're definitely going there. Luigi knows what I'm talking about because he's already done that. But first we're going to, actually I'm trying to remember exactly what it is. What is the first thing I do here? Oh, am I going to Orsman Caverns to do stuff? Or am I... No. I really should watch this ahead of time before we actually commentate so I know what it is. But anyway. Now that we can... Like I said, now that we can fly pretty much anywhere, there is one particular island that I know I show off later on in this part. I'm just trying to remember when it is.
We'll find it later.
Yeah, we'll get to it eventually. But yeah, so any place where there was times where there'd be a while we were flying there'd be a text box that said you can't proceed due to such and such. Those don't mean anything anymore. As long as you're going full speed, nothing stops you. You can fly through sandstorms, you can fly through fireworks, you can fly through blizzards. Yeah, we're going to Batical first.
Who the hell do you think I am?
Sorry, Kamina, you're not with us here.
Oh. Phooey.
And the Albior doesn't have a drill on it, unfortunately.
It has a force field good enough.
Yeah. Oh, I remember. If you remember, there was something we couldn't get back in the abandoned factory.
I think we never mentioned that.
Oh no. Okay. Well, there was something that we couldn't get back here a long time ago. Now that we have Mew wings, we can actually get it. I'm gonna spoil it. It's actually a catalyst weapon that we can get now. I could have gotten this back when I first originally got Mew wings, but I figured I'd wait until now when I'm doing multiple side quests in one video.
No, you couldn't, by the way.
No, as soon as you get Mew wings, you can get this.
No, you can't.
I could have sworn you needed just Mew wings to get it.
You need Mew fire too as well.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. Because there's a second switch you have to hit. But now that we've fully upgraded Mew, we can get a bunch of other things. The first one being, since it's right here...
I hate this music so much.
We're going to do this first. Now that you have Mew wings, you can fly up to this ladder.
Mm-hmm.
And then from here, there's a switch you have to hit using Mew Fire 2.
Yes, you can't hit it with the other fire. Hey, what are you doing?
I think I'm just making sure that I didn't miss a treasure chest in here or something, because for some reason I thought there was also a treasure chest up here, but there's not. No, but once you have Mew Fire 2...
Wouldn't be worth it. If you missed something in here, it would be worth it.
No, it wouldn't be worth it, but once you have Mew Fire 2, you can hit that lantern, which then moves that trolley up. And now... you have to go back out. You have to go back out, and there's going to be a second trolley on the other side of the that you can go on.
That
which
trolley
is going to lead to.
That trolley faded out of existence.
Well, they had to find a way to do it.
You should have just made it go farther.
Well, it did go farther. We just can't see it because it went outside the abandoned factory. It's on the other side of Vatical now.
Yeah, but it faded out of existence because of it.
God, this LP's been going on for almost 60... This LP's been going on for 61 hours? Jesus Christ.
And we're only on part 92.
Well, considering we're on part 92 and I've only been playing for 60 hours, that's not bad. How long have you been playing?
Considering I'm farther than you.
Well, I mean, that and the fact that you actually take time to grind.
126 hours.
Yeah, and so I would say if you weren't taking time to grind, you'd probably be roughly around the same time as me.
And probably a little bit farther because I'd be disregarding everything.
Probably.
That enemy is so scared of you.
Now, I don't know if it's something because I don't know if it's based on level, but sometimes when enemies run past you, they just freeze. It might be like an Earthbound kind of thing, where if enemies are weaker than you and they bump into you, they just freeze they act like you hit them with Mew Fire, even though you didn't.
You're going the wrong way, by the way.
I think I'm realizing that. Eventually.
You get to the very end. Oh wait, this is the wrong way.
Damn it!
I go all the way back.
Oh well. You get to see me beat the crap out of some bats.
Good, hooray. And Jade used turbulence for no reason.
Yeah, because he felt like it. If nothing else, that's good for getting grade. If you even want to use grade for anything, assuming you're going to do a New Game Plus.
No. Grade's only good if you use it and they feel the phone on.
Yeah, true.
I hear typing.
Eh. Yeah, that's me.
He's like, no, I don't.
No, I'm clearly typing.
Always with the typing in the...
This is the only time during commentary when I've actually done that.
Alright, fine.
I probably should rearrange my capacity cores now, but fuck it. At this point, I'm pretty much set for the rest of the game.
Now all we need to do is progress plot and get that catalyst weapon before you go.
Well, I'm set for the rest of the main game. As for special bosses, like the last Sword Dancer...
Yeah, you're good.
Probably, well, maybe.
You're still going the wrong way.
I'm at least a high enough level that I should be able to deal with him.
You're still going the wrong way.
I am.
Like you're so off course that you actually went out of bounds.
Oh, stop it.
I'm not joking.
I'm not out of bounds, I'm just on the wrong side of the factory.
That's out of bounds!
I hate... I know I'm supposed to go down. Pass me. Why are you going this way? You just went that way. Nothing's there anymore. No. Go right.
Past
your other right. There you go.
You know what's funny? Past you would be like, oh, it's because this place is so hard. This place is so hard to maneuver through.
No, it's not. I was actually going the right... I actually was going the proper way. I just forgot to go down that ladder. There you go. There you go. Was that so hard past me?
Yeah.
Don't answer that, me.
You were gonna say yes, weren't you?
No. No, it wasn't. I just... I for some reason forgot the ladder was there for a second. I'm like, oh wait, no, I have to go a few steps forward there.
You forgot the way you came.
Anyways, now that you have that other trolley, all you have to do is go to the left. Come on past me.
I think you...
You know what to do.
I think past you forgot... I think past you thought that the game froze.
No, I think past me is trying to look at notes even though he knows exactly what he's supposed to frickin' do. There you go. Now that trolley behind you is there, you can take it to the other side of the factory that you couldn't get to before. And yes, this is going to be worth it.
You know, this is here. If
Assuming
this was
you
here,
care
early,
about
if
the-
this is here early game, you would have sucked if there were enemies here.
I mean, technically, you should have been able to come here earlier, but
No,
without Mewfire 2, you couldn't actually do
no, you
anything.
couldn't. Also, there's a lantern literally right beside the.
I know. Pass me. What are you doing? Go over there. You just walked over to it. Oh no, I thought I still had to light that lantern for some reason, even though it's clearly lit. Go up there. There
This
you
lighter's
go.
on fire. I should probably make it more on fire.
No, I think when I'm recording, I just overthink things.
Uh huh.
Anyway, the reason why we did all this
What is a bow doing in this abandoned
is we get Natalia's catalyst weapon, finally.
I can
Yay.
hear photon interference.
Wow. So
Not like
this
it
is
matters,
one of
I'm
the
not using anybody's catalyst
What's it
weapons.
doing
You
here?
can feel the excitement in my bones.
This used to be a weapon factory.
I,
It might have
I
used this
remember
in developing new
I remember I had to tell you that this was here because you didn't even
weapons, but
realize.
since they left it
And
here,
you didn't
there's no
seem very
problem
thrilled
with us
about it
taking
either.
right?
Oh joy. Can't wait to see
Sounds
it.
fine to me. This place probably belonged to the royal family anyway.
If it belonged to the... Wow, everyone in Batical is an asshole. It belongs to the royal family, that's where we're hiding. That's why we hid it down here where nobody could get to it.
No, it's like that. Oh, it belongs to the royal family. It goes down the royal toilet. Also, sunlight chamber.
And you get a sunlight chamber, which is also very nice.
You should show the catalyst. You should show what the catalyst weapon looks like, because it looks even.
I think I do eventually.
Even if I'm gonna say this, all the characters have really awesome looking catalyst weapons. You look at Natalia's weapon, it's like, ugh. Even Natalia's catalyst weapon is girly.
Well, what were you expecting it to look like?
Kind of like Perseia's, that was kind of semi-alive.
Well, Perseia's weapon was an axe, not a bow.
So Colette's catalyst weapon were rings, and that was alive.
That one had an eye.
Yeah, that it had an eye
I'm
that
pretty
moved.
sure I do show off what it looks like. I think I was just like jumping ahead of myself here. Could have sworn I'm pretty sure I show it off.
Meanwhile, we're running away from Ganon's tower.
But if I don't, it's basically a bow with two feathers on the end of it.
And
So yeah.
meanwhile, we were running away from Ganon's tower.
Yeah. I know somebody that said like they would have rather them called the bow Angel Feather as a reference to Colette, but that's just because that guy is completely fucking obsessed with Symphonia, and every little reference to Symphonia that exists he fangasms over.
Nah.
I love Symphonia as much as the next Tales fan, yes, but even I don't fangasm that much over a Symphonia reference.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh, that's neat.
I mean, like, it's a good game, don't get me wrong, but it's not the best. And I can understand if it was your first game, that's perfectly fine. It's a lot of people's first Tales game, but you don't have to go crazy over it.
That's just how some people get.
I know. Fans get crazy over little things like that. It happens in a lot of franchises. It happened in Final Fantasy, it happened in Dragon Quest. Dear God, does it happen in Dragon Quest. Mainly in Japan, though.
I thought you were gonna be like, man, it happens a lot in Dragon Quest, Shifty Heist.
In Japan, anyway. Japan is obsessed with Dragon Quest. To the point where I think sometimes people just take a day off of work to go buy the new game that comes out sometimes.
Sir, I'm taking a day off. Why? You gonna play new Dragon Quest. Okay, be back here by bedtime.
God damn it. Now what do I do? Oh, now I'm going back to gonna go back to Orshian Caverns because there's more stuff we can do back there.
There's still more Cheagles to save.
Yes, and now that you have Mewfire 2, you can actually save all of them.
Don't worry, Cheagles.
We'll save you or die trying.
No,
Most likely save
yeah.
you.
Either that, you all just die to ogres. But we'll
damn it.
probably save you. Don't worry.
We're definitely going to save you, don't worry. It just takes a while to get over there. Again, now that you have the refined flightstone, though, you can land on any type of terrain. So now you don't have to park obscenely far away from Orshian Caverns. You can just kind of go there. However, it is in front of a whirlpool, so you have to get enough room to fill up that bar, which sometimes can be annoying if there's not enough room.
Meanwhile, Saitama just knocked out Pac-Man.
You were expecting something else?
Expecting him not to be a jerk. Not enough speed.
Not enough space past me. You have to. You can just. What I should be doing, which I'm not, is building up speed from the air. There I go. And then once you fill up the gauge, as long as you don't let go of the X button, you can stay in full speed until you turn or land.
I never
So
thought
the best thing to do is. I had the right idea. I just didn't get in full speed at the right time.
No, you turned
Sometimes
it can
be difficult to time this right.
Dude, you turned at the last second. That's what happened.
I know. That's what I was mentioning. It's like you have to keep going in a straight line in order for it to work. And what I'm trying to do is line myself up so that I have enough room to just plow straight in there, because it's really hard to do it. It's hard to land while you're in the air at full speed.
You're not doing it right.
No, I don't. You just barely don't. Like this river is just barely small enough that it's hard to get full speed.
I didn't have an issue with it.
No, I'm not having to. It's not difficult. I'm just being stupid and not being. Now I'm far enough away, but now like what I'm doing is I'm messing up. Is that I'm turning, and if you turn, then you lose speed, which then wrecks everything. Yeah, if you just keep driving forward into the wall, there you go. It's easier to do that than it is to just try and drive straight into it, because if you're just barely off like I was a couple of times, then you have to keep backing up. It's annoying.
Meanwhile, Noah was like, "Pro straps."
Don't worry, the Albior can take it.
If by some
God!
If by some miracle you manage to get in here early, this Mew Fire 2 puzzle will throw you off.
Yeah. If you manage to... Well, you can get the upgraded flightstone with it. Well, no, you can't. You have to get Mew Fire 2 first.
Yeah. I was trying to say, if by some miracle.
Yeah. If you somehow find a way to glitch the game to get here without Mew Fire 2, then go back and get Mew Fire 2. There we go.
I was getting ready to say, look literally too small to actually hit the dang thing.
No, I was just not I was just not facing the right direction. And we fight these frogs, which I'm pretty sure we fought before.
Yes.
They're the same enemies we fought in Orshian Caverns the last time, it's just a different side of it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. And they don't give you squat.
Free money.
They don't even give you that much money.
Money's money.
Yeah, true.
Money, 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 money. Money makes the world go round. We've got to have money.
God damn it.
Come back when you're, richer.
Shut up. Let's not start quoting freaking CDI Zelda here.
Nevis.
You never even played the games, thankfully.
Don't care. Also, you're not doing this right.
Anyway. No, I am not doing this right. There's another switch I'm supposed to hit, and I'm not aiming at the right spot. There you go.
Wrong.
No. No, wrong spot.
You're supposed to hit the, yeah.
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
It's a little hard to see sometimes, but it's there. And again, the game wants you to be frame perfect, so you have to hit the very center of that yellow rock there, and there it goes. And then it hits that, and yay, now we can get in here. Oh, thank God, I can run right through that
First
bastard.
draft.
I don't even know why it does that, it just does. I don't know what causes that to happen. I don't know if it's because I have... I don't know if it's because I'm a high level or...
I think it's just you have a high level.
That's probably... Oh, poor Annis. I'm sorry. I didn't mean for you to get poisoned.
Too easy.
It's like, I can take it.
Eh, I'm sure she'll be fine. I think I took this time to look at some notes real quick, which is why that's happening. Because I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything in here. Even though it's a pretty straightforward dungeon from this point on. There you go. See, Natalia has purpose. Damn it!
Pro straps.
There we go. I don't know why my angle is off. I don't know why my aiming's off so much. It's a good thing that that hook didn't completely destroy that chest. It seems really rusty.
Get specific.
Hey, it's specific, and I will never use
Never,
it.
ever.
Most likely. I most likely will never need it.
Well, it's not to say it's bad.
No, it's not. For those that don't know what that does, that heals 30% of everyone's HP. So it's not bad. I just don't really think I'd need it.
I think it's funny because it looks exactly like a soda.
I know, it looks like one of those gummy root beer bottles.
It's literally in
something.
the shape of it's literally in the shape of a soda bottle.
I know, right?
Is it all right? Gonna chug this down. Oh no, more meat or more Cheagles.
Yeah. Well, these are the thing is, these Cheagles have been in Orskin Caverns since we were here the last time. We just didn't know they were here.
Oh no, we didn't.
These poor things have been sitting in here for like 12 hours waiting for us.
Oh no, we weren't here. We didn't know these were here for. It's like, oh no, we didn't look slightly up.
Well, we couldn't. Because Mew didn't know how to breathe fire in a longer distance.
No, it's like, oh no, we didn't look higher up.
And where were these 100 new species of Pokemon? Slightly to the left of some very steep mountains.
Okay, makes sense.
Man, Gold and Silver really does feel lazy when you see the plot. Like, oh, there's just 100 more different species of Pokemon. Where? Next town over.
Sounds about right.
They're like, why didn't we think to go there? Because you didn't think to turn right.
I knew I should have took that one turn at Albuquerque.
There we go. I said, sometimes I have difficulty aiming Mew fire. I don't know why.
I'm out of here. Screw you, Frog.
I have similar issues aiming arrows in Zelda, specifically 3D Zelda games. You know that target game in Ocarina of Time where you gotta in Gerudo Valley? I suck at that minigame.
Boy, do I have good news for you.
Oh, I know. I've also heard that the 3DS version is a million times easier because of gyro aiming.
Oh, like you wouldn't believe.
The one-time gyro controls are actually more useful than not using them.
Hey, it was really good in Revelations too.
Oh, I believe it.
Resident Evil Revelations. Yeah, that was really.
No, I completely believe it. It's perfect for first-person shooters because you don't have to rely on a stick to aim. You can just physically force the thing to point the right way.
It makes me wish more games did it.
I'm pretty sure Zelda U is going to do that.
It wouldn't shock me at all.
They'd be stupid not to have gyro aiming. Anyways, basically all of this side dungeon amounts to is freeing a bunch of these Cheagles.
You know what I want to? You know what I want to see in a Tales game? Where you get where you can aim the sorcerer's ring in first person.
I think they're kind of getting there.
They're getting there, but it's not quite there yet. I think that'd be pretty neat.
I haven't actually, at this point, I haven't gotten a chance to play Zestiria, so I don't know how the Sorcerer's Ring works in that game.
I haven't gotten that.
If it even exists in that game.
For all I know, it might.
Yeah, I don't know much about Zestiria. I know I want it, but
You only want it because of gameplay.
no, that's not necessarily true. I can deal with it. I can deal with an RPG having a subpar story if that's the point, if that's the only issue. But I'm not going to get into that.
I was gonna say
I haven't
that's
actually
that's
played
the only,
it, so I don't have.
I was gonna
any...
say that's really the only worst of it. Is just plot's pretty predictable. That's about it.
Yeah, and if that, like I said, if that's the only downside, then I'm okay with
and
it.
again, that's
But
and
considering
again,
I
and
haven't
that-
played it,
that-
I'm not going to pass judgment on a game I've never actually played yet.
I was trying to say.
No, Go ahead.
I was trying to say that I was trying to say the plot is kind of predictable at best, but that's not to say it's outright bad.
No, not at all. And it's not even, like, a lot of JRPGs fall into that category of, like, the plot is just very basic. Sometimes having a basic plot for an RPG is perfectly
Did you
fine.
just get into a fight at the same time as the cutscene?
No, the guy noticed me right as soon as the cutscene started.
It's like, oh crap, he's here. Oh crap, we can't do anything.
Yeah. So we have this awesome cannon sitting out here.
Damn straight.
I want me a cannon.
Hey, look, it's the beta version of the mana cannon.
Because every Tales game needs some form of mana cannon, even though it's not a mana cannon.
I want to see a mana cannon bazooka. Like how somebody's answer to magic be a freaking bazooka.
Well, I mean, that's basically the plot to Fantasia right there.
It's like
Everybody
everybody knows magic but me. I know. I'll have a freaking giant bazooka.
No, the whole plot to Fantasia is that the military keeps using Magitech, which is fucking up the planet. It's like the plot to Final Fantasy VI before Final Fantasy VI. Even though Magitech in Final Fantasy VI wasn't screwing up the planet.
I was gonna say, I think 6 was out before that. Wasn't it?
No, it's Tales of Fantasia came out in 1994 in Japan. Final Fantasy VI came out in 1996. Or was it 95? They might have come out around the same time. You could be right about that. Which is probably why there's a lot of similarities between the two.
I just forgot. Now I remember why I hate this place.
Why is that?
We're about to see in 2 seconds.
Oh yeah. Well, first off, let's firing main cannon,
Firing main blarg,
and then ogres.
and then Street Fighter.
Suddenly 6 ogres come out of fucking nowhere.
And it's like
Good lord.
it's like look out! All of a sudden, all of a sudden 6 Blankas.
And each one of them has 3 in each battle. They're not difficult, but it's like they came out of freaking nowhere, man.
Wait, you have to fight. You have to fight
And my Mystic Art I completely whiffed on that.
Ooh, pretty.
Damn it. It's not my fault Light Blast pushed them too far out of the way. Guy, finish him off with your Mystic Art, since I failed with mine. There you go. See, at least his has a radius, so it hits more because he jumps in the middle of everybody.
Okay, good. It's exactly like the 3DS version. As soon as you beat the first 3 enemies, 3 more show up.
Oh yeah, because there's 6 of them, but you can only fight 3 of them at a time. Otherwise,
you beat.
because the game can only handle so many sprites on the screen at once.
That's sprites, they're models.
Well, I know they're not. Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know. I was just saying.
Even with 3D models, they only have so much memory space to fit.
Why don't you ever combo Rending Thrust with Light Spear Cannon?
Because I don't have Rending Thrust on.
You should.
I should, yeah, but I don't.
You should.
Anyways.
You should.
I know I should. Be quiet.
Just saying.
Anyway, red carmine and
Cowboy hat.
Yeah, cowboy hat.
Give it to Jade.
Actually, I think that's only. I don't know if it's only equip. I don't know if that's for males or females, honestly. I might give it to Jade.
It works with Jade.
Okay. Anyways, now that we're about halfway done exploring Ortian Caverns, there's a couple more things we can do here, but that's going to be saved for the next part.
I like the description. Cowboy hat. Put this hat on, and you'll be whistling Home on the Range in no time.
I wonder if that was the same. I wonder if that was just American translation, or if it actually said that in the Japanese version too.
Also, when you give it to Jade, his physical defense decreases by 10, but his phonic defense increases by 50.
Jesus Christ! No wonder you gave it to Jade.
Exactly.